Nakutisha Winnie.
Anajijua. You see,
Tuambie ni nani?
no, we've reached a point, and I have to speak this on behalf of the leaders of ODM, because I'm the only one who's able to say it. People are being intimidated in the party of ODM. People are being de-whipped simply for showing up on that stage with me. People I did not even invite. By being removed in committees, in county assemblies, in parliaments. We've reached a situation where you're being told to fill out forms on whether you support the regime of the day. If you do, then you'll be given TSC slots. If you don't, God knows what happens to you. There is full-on intimidation of members.
On what basis? Why is there intimidation?
I feel that those in the party that have a different agenda and are hell-bent on achieving this agenda, no matter what it may take. And
who are those?
How much are you going to pay me?
I don't pay for interviews. Keep going.
I don't reveal all secrets. As much as I'm honest, I don't reveal all secrets. But I can't do it. I can't do it because it's going to put certain people in a lot of trouble, simply because of the level of intimidation that we're in. Now, Winnie Odinga in Kibra, there was a joke a cousin of mine said, that when you see Winnie grabbing a mic, no, things are terrible. Winnie Odinga standing there in Kibra had not tried all other options of recourse with people of leadership. I have tried to speak to them, I've tried to tell them, we cannot leave the people behind. And so when you see something happening that is going the wrong way, lazima utupe mchanga. You have to do what you have to do.
Who have you spoken to in the leadership of the party and told about your concerns?
Who do you know to be in the leadership of the party?
Well, there's several people. Who have you spoken to?
Several.
What was their response?
Sat in his room for 2 hours discussing everything.
Now, without going into personal, very deeply personal conversations that you had with your father, but what can you tell us about your last conversations with Raila Odinga?
Well, Yvonne, just as you said, they were deeply personal. And I feel it would be disrespectful of me to share those personal conversations that I had in private with the public. Not every conversation we had was for public consumption. Sometimes it was just my dad, and the night before he passed, we sat in his room for 2 hours discussing everything. So I feel that there are very many people, and when we come to politics, we'll discuss that, who may now say that the party leader may have said this and that, and I feel it's not incumbent on them to now bring that into the forefront, whether they believe it or not. I think it's lacking a sense of occasion. I think it's disrespectful to the departed. And I don't think that it would be appropriate for me to discuss that.
Thank you. Let me ask you this, because Dr. Oburu Oginga is your uncle. He's your father's elder brother. He's now the party leader. At what point during a rally, he'd said, in response to remarks similar to what you're making here today, he said, hayo mambo tutaongea nyumbani. Is there a family feud between Dr. Oburu Oginga?
No, absolutely not.
And yourself?
If there was a family feud, I really doubt he would discuss it. He would tell me that in public. He's a funny guy. His humor is different. And actually, all our humor is different. And mambo ya nyumbani tunaongea nyumbani. But mambo ya chama is not to be discussed at home. And when it comes to the party, any member of this family or this party or this society is free to discuss. And I believe Dr. Oburu will be the first person to defend my right to have differing opinions.
So what's your relationship with him at the moment?
I love him. He's my only dad. I don't know why this has become national news. I've told you, and I've said it very many times, I love my uncle. Our family is tight. This is who we are. and we have absolutely no problems at all. You said we're having a family meeting. We've had several, and I feel that is just a private matter.
Yeah, that would be a key, if not the most key point of a conversation in a pre-election pact between ODM and UDA.
Perhaps, but like I said, these talks are too premature. What I learned is a lot of people say they're students of Baba, but a lot of them were sleeping in the back of the class. Pre-election pacts are done 3 months to an election. They are not done a year and a half. They are not done when you have not organized your party. They are not done if you don't have an agenda you're selling the country. They are not done if you don't agree. They are not done if you don't know whether the referee is capable of achieving an election or not. For me, people are not focusing on what needs to be done first.
Well, President Ruto said in response to some concerns from members of UDA about a possible election pact between ODM and UDA, he said UDA has the presidency and that is the position. So it would seem they've already taken a position with this one. Is that even in a pre-election pact that UDA would be fielding a presidential candidate, presumably, of course, the incumbent. If that becomes the sticking point.
But it's presumably so. It's presumably so that the incumbent, the sitting president, will run for a second.
Let's say that he does, which
he will.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And you say ODM not fielding a presidential candidate would weaken the party. If he insists and he's going to be the candidate, should ODM then continue in a pact with UDA?
I believe the two matters are not intertwined.
You don't think so?
No, I believe the matters of UDA and what they want is actually the point that I need ODM to get to. We need to organize ourselves. We need to decide if we have a candidate. We need to organize ourselves as other parties are organizing themselves. We don't need to start now saying, we're giving up, this is what we're going to do. No. We need to give our people and our supporters a fighting chance. So, like I told you, I'm not a member of UDA. But I believe the president is doing exactly what he should do.
I ask this because some would ask whether President William Ruto is courting the family, or maybe it's the other way around, considering your statement telling the president you are ready to come back home, because you went to Iala on the basis of being a member of
ODM.
But yet you were directing your request to come back home to President William Ruto, who is party leader of UDA.